Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Ya Rabbi lakal hamdu kama yanbawi li jalali wajhika wa azimi sultanik. Allahumma rabbana lakal hamdu bima khalaqtana wa razaqtana wa hadaytana wa farajta anna. Allahumma lakal hamdu bil Islam wa lakal hamdu bil Iman ولك الحمد بالقرآن. أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. ربي زدنا علما. اللهم فقهنا في الدين. اللهم إنا نسألك علما نافعا وعملا متقبلا ورزقا طيبا. آمين يا رب العالمين. اللهم ثبتنا عند الموت بلا إله إلا الله. آمين يا رب. ربي يسر ولا تؤسر وتمم بالخير. اللهم اجعل عملنا كله صالحا واجعله لوجهك خالصا ولا تجعل لأحد فيه شيئا. Amen ya Rab. So lesson number 1, we are looking for irregularities in afal. We did regular afal already, family 1 to 10. We just saw their regular afal. But now, inshallah, we are looking at irregularities. So irregularities can be of 3 kinds. And first of one, we're gonna call it Mahmooz. Mahmooz is from Hamza. So what's gonna happen? Any of the root letter gonna be a Hamza, and it is kind of going to create some irregularity in our regular Sarf. So that's why it is a part of irregular verb. So whenever there is Hamza in a root letter, then we are going to call it that this is irregular verb. And then we know that irregular verb, even we are going to categorize in 3 categories. The first one, we are calling it Mahmooz. Mahmooz from Hamza. So there is going to be Hamza in the root letter. So now Hamza, we have 3 root letters, right? So this Hamza can be anywhere. It could be Fa kalima, or it could be Ain kalima, or it could be Lam kalima. So if it is Fa kalima is Hamza, then we are going to call it Mahmoozul Fa. So if there is Hamza in a root letter, we are further going to be very specific where this Hamza is, right? So we need to explain that. And in that sense, we are going to divide Mahmooz into 3 categories. The first one gonna call Mahmoozul Fa, meaning the Fa kalima is Hamza. And the example could be Akala. So Akala means he ate. Akala ya'kulu. This is Bab Naswara, right? And Fa kalima is Hamza over here. That's why we're gonna call it Mahmoozul Fa. Then second category is Mahmoozul Ain. So if Ain kalima is Hamza, then we are going to call it Mahmoozul Ain. And the example could be Sa'ala. Sa'ala means he asked. So Sa'ala yas'alu. And we need to make a note of it whenever Harufe Halkiya are either Ain Kalima or Lam Kalima are Harufe Halkiya. And what are Harufe Halkiya? Hamza, Ha, Ain, Ha, Ghain, Kha, right? when ain kalima or lam kalima are haruf halkiya, then most likely this bab gonna go to bab fataha. Okay, so make note of it. So that's why you see sa'ala. So the hamza is haruf halki, right? And this is our ain kalima. So it is going to bab fataha. Sa'ala yas'alu. So sa'ala yas'alu. Now this is mahmuzul
Fa.
ain.
Ain, sorry.
Yeah, mahmuzul ain. Then the third category is mahmuzul lam. So the lam kalima gonna be hamza. And the example is dara'a yadra'u. Dara'a yadra'u. So this is mahmuz. Any doubt about it? What is
No.
mahmuz and how we are going to categorize? We need to memorize these three example. Akala for mahmuzul fa, sa'ala for mahmuzul ain, and dara'a for mahmuzul lam. We need to memorize these words. So, and we need to conjugate, right? So this is how, inshallah, it's gonna sit our head, and whenever we come across this kind of verbs, we would be able to conjugate them easily. Then the second category or second irregular verb, we're gonna call it muda'af. And muda'af literally mean multiplying. Even in Quran Pak, that word is used. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, yuda'ifu, in Surah Baqarah, like when he's talking about charity. So he multiply your charity many, many times, like a hub, like the corn cob, right? It multiplies like just one seed, how many corn it gonna give us, right? So this is how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala multiply our reward of charity. So this what is happening in that irregularity is basically the second kalma and third kalma, which is ain kalma and lam kalima. So they are same. For example, qaf, sod, and sod. Right? So what happened over here? We have three root letter, but ain and lam are same. And that when that happen, this is irregularity, and we are going to call this irregularity that this is muda'af. And the example we are going to remember is qaswa. Qaswa yaqussu. What bab it is?
Nasara.
Nasara, right? So this dhamma on the first root letter is giving away that this is bab nasara. Because, yeah, because we need to merge ain and lam kalima, right? So we didn't get any other letter to put our dhamma, because dhamma is supposed to be in the middle root letter. Naswara yansuru, right? But over here we don't have that choice. So that's why this dhamma will go on the first root letter. Okay, then we have the third category is mu'tal. Mu'tal means that when one or two root letters are vowel, meaning either they are waw or ya. So mu'tal means that the root letter, even it can be one or two, they can be either waw or ya, sorry, not and, waw or ya. So what's gonna happen when we have root letter as waw or ya? We are going to see where it is If it is fa kalima, then it is a different category. If it is ain kalima, then different category. And if it is lam kalima, then different category. Same like Mahmooz. But Mahmooz was easy. We are just giving the same name, right? Mahmoozul fa, Mahmoozul ain, and Mahmoozul lam. But over here, what's gonna happen? We are going to give totally different names. So when fa kalima is either waw or ya, we're gonna call it misal. Why misal? Misal mean literally same, right? Misal mean same, similar. So this irregularity is similar like a regular verb. So it doesn't hurt much, right? So it gonna conjugate like a regular verb. That's why they are calling it misal. And even in misal, what's gonna happen? We are saying that in motal, our root letters can be either waw or ya, right?
Yeah.
So if it is waw, we're gonna call it misal wawi. So many categories, subhanallah. Misal wawi, what does that mean? That this misal, yes, it is misal, meaning the first root letter is waw over here, right? And then if it is the fa kalima is ya, then what, can you guess what we're gonna call it?
Misal ya.
Ya'i.
Ya'i.
Okay. So when it is ya, we're gonna call it al misal ya'i. So wawi and ya'i. Okay. So that is our misal. And the example we are going to, the template we are going to keep in our mind is wa du'a ya du'a'u. And for ya, this is your job to find it out. So yeah, with ya, we have only with waw over here. So this is misal. Then we have ajwaf. Ajwaf misal means similar, right? What is ajwaf mean? Anyone know? We eat ajwa, and it's not ajwaf. I used to understand maybe it is ajwaf date, but it's not ajwaf. It's ajwa, right?
With a tamar buta, yes.
Yeah, it's ajwa. So ajwaf literally mean belly.
Belly. Jof, yeah.
Yeah, jawf. So belly, meaning the belly is upset, right? So our belly is in the middle of our body. So ain kalima is upset over here. Ain kalima is weak over here. And again, it could be waw or it could be ya. And can you guess how we are going to categorize?
Jof, wow, wawi, and
Ajwaf wawi.
Yes. Ajwaf wawi and ajwaf ya'i.
Ya'i. Okay.
Okay. So ajwaf wawi and ajwaf ya'i. So ajwaf wawi example is given over here. Qala yaqulu. You're gonna say, okay, it's qala. Why we are giving example of ajwaf? It's not wow, but actually it was qawala.
Qawala, yes.
Yes, it was qawala. And what happened whenever weak letter is mutaharrik, right? It gonna give its haraka to the next letter, the previous letter, and it is going to change itself according to the haraka. So now we know that fatha likes what?
Alif.
Alif.
Alif, right? So it's gonna change into alif.
Qala.
So this is how qawala become qala. Subhanallah, they made is language so fluent, so easy on our tongue, right? Otherwise, example, qawala. We were reciting. Right, so qala yaqulu and bab nasara. Okay, so then third one is naqis. Naqis, we know, we say that this thing is naqis, bekar, right? So naqis is like weak, some nuqs in there.
Incomplete.
Right? Incomplete. So it is naqis, it is weak. And again, what letter is weak? The lam kalima is weak.
Lam.
And again, it could be waw or it could be ya. And how we are going to categorize?
Naqis
Naqis.
wawi, naqis
Yeah.
ya.
Yes.
الناقص واوي الناقص ياء.
Yes.
Okay.
Right? So simple and easy. And example, we're gonna remember da'a yad'u. And another clue that how we are going to figure it out, da'a, because this alif, when we see alif in over here, we saw alif, and we should know alif is never a root letter. Whenever we see alif, it could be either waw and ya. But how we are going to figure it out which one? The first thing is you can go to dictionary, but an easy clue is that you can go to mudariya. In mudariya, the first siga, qala yaqulu, whatever root letter would be, it will come out. Okay? So this is telling you, in over here, da'a yad'u, right? And you see, you will see written like that. So actually it was da'awa. Okay, it was da'awa. And then what is the rule? When the weak letter is mutaharrik, it has a haraka, it's gonna pass its haraka to the previous letter, and then it's gonna change accordingly, right? So it's change accordingly, according to fatha, and this is how it become da'a. Subhanallah. It remind maths, right? We are solving the equations over here. So that is misal, ajwaf, and naqis.
So Tata,
Okay.
if there is like the root letter, it has like ya in place of lam. So when it gives its haraka to the previous one, then that will goes into ya itself, right? So e or like let's say there was like ya instead of alif over here.
Okay, so example is we have a word ba'a. Ba'a, I think this is for trading, right? And yabi'u. Yabi'u. Right? So actually this, yeah, now you see that, okay, actually this alif was supposed to be ya. So actually it was ba, ya, and ain. Ba, ya, a.
Right.
It was ba, ya, a, and again it has passed its haraka over here, and now it is fatha, and now this ya has changed according to fatha.
Okay, so we only have to look into the
Mudariya.
Mudariya. Okay.
Mudariya can help, or dictionary can help.
Okay. Jazakallah khair.
Okay, so then, okay, these all irregularities that we talk about, they are they were in one word, sorry, in one letter, right? But now if there is irregularity in two kalimas, that can happen. So we will see a lot of like verb like that in Quran Pak. Look over here, lava. Now lava, what do you see? We have wow, weak letter, right? And then we have ya over here. So it's two letters are weak now. Which one? Ain kalima and lam kalima. And they are side by side. They are together, right? So when that happens, when a verb has two weak letters in it, first of all, we call them lafif. When two root letters are weak, we're gonna call them lafif. When one root letter was weak, we were calling all of these names. Mahmooz, Mudaf, or Mu'tal. These are all when one letter is weak. But if two letters are weak, we're gonna call them lafif. And then story doesn't end over here. If Ain Kalma and Lam Kalima, like side by side, they are weak, then we're gonna call it lafif makroon from Kareen. Everyone know Kareen?
Yeah, close. A close friend.
We have Shaitan with us.
Yeah.
Its name is Kareen, right?
Yeah.
And it never leaves us alone. Shaitan. Yeah, it never leaves us alone. It's always with us, right? May Allah help us to make this Kareen submit, right? Yeah. So Lafif, Makroon, we're gonna remember Makroon from Kareen. So side by side. Both weak letters are side by side, and most likely they're gonna be Ain Kalma and Lam Kalima. And the example is Lava Yalvi. And again, you see, it was Lavaya. It was Lavaya. Right? And now this Ya Kalima is Mutaharik. It's gonna pass its letter 2 over here. No, it's not happening over here. Yeah. So basically, we're not gonna call it Lavaya. The last fatha, we are not going to pronounce. We just say Lava Yalvi. And what Bab it is making?
Daraba Yadribu.
Daraba Yadribu. Daraba Yadribu. So Lava Yalvi. Okay, then we have Lafif Mafrook. Mafrook is from Farak.
Farak, yeah.
Right? So that means they are not side by side. There is something in between. So it could be like Fa Kalima, and this is the only choice, I think, because only 3 letters, right? So Fa Kalima and Lam Kalima gonna be weak. And the example is Waqa Yaqi. Waqa Yaqi. And again, this is Bab Daraba. MashaAllah. Yeah. So cool. Samaja is clear to everyone?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
Any question?
Not yet.
Okay. So can someone repeat all these irregularities? How many irregularities and how we are naming them and how they're gonna look like? And then we can move on.
So the first irregularity is the Mahmooz, which is from Hamza. So one of the root letter is Hamza, either Fa, Ain, or Lam. So if the Fa kalima is Hamza, then we call it Mahmoozul Fa. When the Ain kalima is Hamza, we call it Mahmoozul Ain. And when the Hamza kalima, the Lam kalima is Hamza, we call it Mahmoozul Lam. Then the second irregularity is the Mudaf. Mudaf means the like multiplying, or so like one root, the second and third root letters are the same. So when the second and third root letter are the same, we call it Mudaf. And then we have Mu'attal. And then Mu'attal means when one or two letters are vowels, wow or ya. So the first one is Al-Misal. Al-Misal is like when the fa letter is either wow or ya. And we call it Al-Misal because it conjugates the regular way. And then we have Al-Jawf. Al-Jawf means in the middle. So when the Ain kalma is wow
This is
or ya.
Again, not Jauf. Jauf is singular. And I think
Al-Ajwaf.
that is
Ajwaf.
plural or what? So we call it Ajwaf.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jawf is, yeah. Jawf is singular, yes. So in al-misal, when the fa kalima is wow, we call it misali wawi. And when the fa kalima is ya, we call it misali yai. And then we have the second one, al-ajwaf. Al-ajwaf means like middle root letter. So when the middle root letter is either wow or ya, then this irregularity takes place. And when it is wow, we call it ajwaf wawi. And when the middle root letter is ya, we call it ajwaf yai. And then the third in this category is an-naqis. An-naqis is means when the lam letter is either wow or ya, we call it an-naqis. So when when the lam kalima is wow, an-naqis wawi, and when lam kalima is ya, we call it an-naqis yai. And then we have another category when the two root letters are wow, either wow or ya. We call it lafif, and then under lafif we have al-lafif full maqroon, which means like qareen. Qareen means side by side. So when the root letters, when the ain and la kalima, because they are side by side, when they are either they are wow and ya, we call it al-lafiful maqroon. But when we have another category which is al-lafiful mafruq, mafruq is from farq, like they are far, they are not side by side. So when the fa kalima and the lam kalima are wow and ya, they are al-lafiful mafruq.
Very good, mashallah. Barakallah fiki. Very good. Okay, so one correction I need to make over here. I said al-misal, al-yai. If I'm saying al-misal, al-yai, then it would be like we are, what kind of construction it gonna be? Al-misal, al-yai. Sifa Mosuf, right? Or you can just call misal
wawi.
Misal wawi. Now it's gonna be like mudaf ilayhi.
Okay. Okay.
Right? So whatever you're gonna say it properly, right? So either al misal al yai or misal wawi or yai, right? So this is two way we can say. Okay, so now we will see Mahmoozul Fa in Mujarrad, right? Because this Mahmooz can be Mazid Fihi as well, right? So first we can see in Mujarrad and then in Mazid Fihi. So this Mahmoozul Fa is not big troublemaker. It's easy going, right? So there is not much problem created by this Fa kalima over here in Mahmoozul Fa. So basically we're gonna remember Akala, right? Yeah. So Akala Yakulu, which is Bab Naswara, and then Aklan is the Masdar, right? And then is the Ism file is what? Fa'ilun pattern.
Akilun.
Yeah. So the Fa kalima is our Hamza, right? And then we have Alif. right? So that is making it basically a mad.
Okay.
So Hamza of the Fa kalima, and then we have to add alif, that is part of our container, fa'ilun, right? So that is making it akilun, right? So that is making mad.
Okay.
So whenever, doesn't matter in Sarf Saghir or Sarf Kabir, whenever Hamza of this Mahmooz Fa and Alif, because we know that in our Sarf Kabir of family 1, it's gonna happen, right? In Amar it's gonna happen, because in Amar we have Hamza, we have Alif, right? We export always Hamza. And then where else? In our Ana of Mudaria, right? So wherever you're gonna find Alif or Hamza, either it could be a part of the container, or like in Mudaria we have Ana version, right? So there is Hamza. So whenever these two gonna be together, then just little problem that we need to make it into a big mad.
Okay.
So that is akala yakulu aklan fahuwa akilun. Then ukila, no problem over here, right? Ukila yukalu. So now over here, just a little jerk over here. And the another pronunciation is yukalu. So they don't give any jerk. Both pronunciation are there, but mostly with the jerk, because we need to show Hamza, right? So ukila yukalu aklan, then fahuwa ma'kulun
Ma'kulun.
ka asfin ma'kul. So now you know, right? What is ma'kul mean? This is ism maf'ul. So akala mean he ate, right? And from that akilun, the one who is eater,
Yeah.
right? And what is makulun? The thing that is being eaten. So ka asfi makul, how are we gonna translate it now? Asf is like dry, chewed,
Bhusa.
yeah, bhusa basically. Asf is yeah. So they were like chewed bhusa basically. You know, these animals, they are keep chewing on their food, and that at the end, if you see cow, or they're gonna throw that thing, whatever is not going into their throat, right? So they're gonna throw it away, they're gonna throw up, right? Spit it out. So that is the thing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made them like that, subhanallah. What was basically their like they were in the height of arrogance, right? In his arrogance, he came with a big army, and how they end up, subhanallah. Okay, then in Amr, right? So again, two Hamzas are coming. So Yakulu, right? And then Anta version is Takulu. And then Amr, how we make Amr? Can someone remind me?
Remove the madare ta and then make the last vowel sakun.
Okay, so we make Majzoom, right? So I'm gonna put spoon over here on the lam kalima.
Lam kalima.
And I need to take away this sign of Mudaria.
Yes.
Right? And now I have this silent Hamza and Kul. As a rule, I need to bring import Hamza.
Hamza, yeah.
And Hamza will get U sound because the middle root letter has U sound.
U sound, yeah.
Right? So U, kul. But in Quran Pak, we see kul only. Right?
Yes, yeah.
So even this U, kul was not fluent enough for them. So they just get rid of that.
Good for us.
Easy on the
So,
tongue.
yeah, subhanallah. So kul, kula, kulu, kuli, kula, and then
Okay.
kulna. But I don't know, you guys can find it too. I was trying to see. It says that whenever there is going to be ataf with them, then this hamza that we just dropped, it's gonna come back. So wa'kul, ta'kul. But I was trying to look in my Quran Pak, I didn't see that writing style. So you guys can find it if you
I
see
think it is. I think it is just for more. No, Amaru. For the Amaru, it
Wa'mur.
comes back.
Yeah,
Wa'mur.
for Amar, I'm saying yes.
Right, but for Kul and Khuz, I don't think. I don't know. I don't think it comes back. It's just.
So kul is Amar, right?
Yeah. Bull is Amar, but when Wow comes, so it becomes Vamuru. You know.
Yes.
Where-
Wa'mur.
Vamur, yeah, Vamur. So, but Kul and Khuz, the special.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With the kul, yeah, you are right. Wa'mur, I saw that.
Right.
What is
Vamur.
Vamur?
Then these are out of the routine. I mean, these are the exception. Kul and Khuz.
Khuz, yeah. But what is
Yeah.
Vamur, you said? Vamur means?
Vamur, when there's a Wow before.
You know Amara?
Right.
Amara ya'muru.
Yeah.
Amara Yamaru.
Right? Amara ya'muru, and then make Amar. So we need to drop this sign.
Amara.
We need to
Yeah,
make
Amur.
it sakin, right?
Right.
So it's either it could be more, right? But whenever Wow or Fa gonna come, that is ataf, right? So we will see this Hamza that we just ignored.
Okay, got it.
It will be
It's gonna
Vamur.
come back.
जी, सही. Okay, that makes sense.
That
Okay,
is the
so
root one.
Wa'mur. Yeah.
So what is your question to search in the Quran?
But in Kul, it's not happening.
Oh, okay.
In
For
Kul and Khuz, it's not happening. It is happening with the Amar.
Amar, yeah.
Yeah.
Yu'khaz won't come in it, right? Yu'khaz.
No,
That
you
will drop.
Hasni, you are saying that when Wow comes with it in
Oh,
Amar,
okay.
in Amar form.
Okay,
Yeah.
wow. Okay, wow.
Yeah. In Amar, not in other sigas. In other sigas, it's there.
Okay.
Right? Like Ukila Yukalu. Right? So it is
Yes,
it need to be there. But we are talking about Amar only. Okay, and Nahi would be La Ta'kul. Right?
Yes.
And what would be the Zarf? Zarf, we need to remember, since we are on family 1, 3 Zarf, right? Ma'kalun, Ma'kilun, and Ma'kalatun. So how I'm remembering it? Ma'kalun with fatha, Ma'kilun with kasra, I mean third root letter, sorry, middle root letter, right? So middle root letter, first you're gonna put fatha, secondly you're gonna put kasra, and the third one still having fatha, but we are adding ta marbuta to it. So ma'kalun, ma'kilun, and ma'kalatun. This is zarf. Ma'kalun, ma'kilun, and ma'kalatun. And what does zarf mean? If I say ma'kalun, what does that mean now?
Time. The time
Yeah,
and place.
time and place of Okay, time and place of eating.
Yeah.
So picnic time. Ma'kalun, ma'kilun, and ma'kalatun.
Okay.
Okay, then we have isam ala. Isam ala gonna be mi'kalun. So now see the difference. Zarf is starting with fatha and isam ala is starting with kasra. So mi'kalun, mi'kalatun, and mi'kalun. Mi'kalun, mi'kalatun, and mi'kalun. Good.
What kind of instrument it will be? Like chamcha? Or
Spoon.
chamcha?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Fatah, the key also.
Yeah, we call it chamchas. Okay, chota chamcha, bada chamcha.
Yeah.
Miftahun.
Who is big chamcha here? Subhanallah. Okay. So now Sarf Kabir over here. So akala, akala, akalu, akalat, akalata, akalna. Akalta, akaltuma, akaltum, akalti, akaltuma, akaltunna, akaltu, and akalna. I'm hoping that you guys are fluent in your conjugation. Are you guys practicing every day or not?
Yeah. Yeah. It is always
Verbs
confusing.
a day? I told you guys 5 verbs a day should be must.
5 words.
Yeah, 5 verbs a day. Write somewhere. Every day you guys need to do 5 verbs to make it yourself strong. Okay, so do you see any problem in Madi over here? Any two hamzas are occurring?
Nothing.
No, right? And then majhul would be ukila, ukila, ukilu, ukilatu, ukilata, ukilna. Ukilta, ukiltuma, ukiltum, ukilti, ukiltuma, ukiltunna, ukiltu, and ukilna. No problem at all. Then comes malum. Okay, someone else need to read that now. Mudariya malum.
يأكلوا يأكلان يأكلون تأكلوا تأكلان يأكلن تأكلوا تأكلان تأكلون تأكلين تأكلان تأكلن أكلوا تأكلوا.
Now,
آكلوا. Yeah, آكلوا. That will be آكلوا. Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
So now since in ana there are going to get 2 hamzas together, right?
Yeah.
So that's why it's gonna be a mad. So akulu and nakulu.
نأكل. Yeah.
Can we
So
say
only-
in maruf also? Mazi maruf, madi majhul. Sorry, maruf or malum. Instead of malum.
Malum and maruf, same thing, right?
Okay.
You can say malum or you can say maruf.
Okay, thank you.
Maruf is also mean knowing, and malum is also mean knowing. Like something is known, right? Because majhul we say that this is passive. The doer is unknown. Okay, so then majhul come, and again only problem gonna be in ana version. Ukalu. Ukalu, nukalu. It's not a problem actually, right? It's not a problem. It is kind of regular. But we need to say that it is getting the chair of wow now. Why? Because of dhamma. Right?
It can be both, right, Ustada? Ukalu or ukalu?
Ukalu.
Which one? For
The
Amar?
ukal. Yeah. No,
Amar
for Anna. So it's gonna be ukalu or ukalu. Both.
I didn't get it. How what different you are showing over here?
Yeah, this one we can
Ukalu.
read like the Anna.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, without jerk you mean?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. But most likely the jerk is more commonly used.
Yeah, because is it because the rest of the conjugation that has it too, like kalna, like kalani, so they has the jerk too, so that's why it's like kalna.
Yeah. So it's
Okay.
going in a flow like that.
Okay.
So
Okay,
no
makes
difference
sense.
over here. Yeah.
So no jerk.
That's what I'm saying, that there is no difference over here.
नहीं मुस्तदा यहाँ पर जर्क देते हैं हमसा है यहाँ पर हमसा वाप
Yeah.
के कुर्सी में तो हम फलू
Hamza.
फलू
Yeah, so we are giving
Ukal.
jerk to everywhere, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Ukal.
kalu. So that's what I'm saying. No difference over here. Same like we were doing before, right?
Yeah.
This is the discussion. Yeah. So
Ukal.
only the difference is in Mudariya, Malum, and Ana version, right?
Yeah.
The rest is same. And then Kul, Kula, we already saw that, right? And when Bao gonna come, not in that case in Kul, but in Amar, we see that, okay, like this Hamza gonna come back. Okay, then we have another fail. Akhadha, Yaquzu. What Babit is making?
nasara ya
Nasara
Nasara
yansuru.
yansuru.
Yes, Nasara Yansuru. So Akhadha, Yaquzu, Akhdan, and then Akhidun, right?
Yeah.
So again, Isam file is Akhidun. Then Ukhidha, Yukhadhu, Akhdan, Ma'khudun. And then Amar would be Khuz, right? Khuz, Khuza, Khuzu, Khuzi, Khuza, and Khuzna. And La Ta'khuz. And what would be the Zarf? Someone need to make it.
Ma'khaz.
Ma'khazun, Ma'khizun, Ma'khazatun.
Makhazatun.
Right? And Isamala,
Will be
Mi'khazun,
mikhazatun,
and Mi'khazun. Mi'khazun. So after, since there is kasra, then we're gonna have ya. So Hamza gonna change into ya. Mi'khazun.
Mikhazun, yes.
Yeah. So this alif बेचारा कभी वाव में चेंज हो जाएगा, कभी या में चेंज हो जाएगा, उस बेचारे की अपनी कोई
गलती है ना उसकी, अपने कोई हक का नहीं है इसमें।
जो चाहता है उस बेचारे के साथ जो मर्जी कर लेता है। Okay, so this is whole conjugation, Sarf Kabir for Akhaza. And again, no difference, only the Ana version.
Ana version.
Then Amina, Ya'manu, sorry. So Amina, Ya'manu, what Babit is making?
Asiba.
Samia
Amina Yamanu.
Yeah, Sami'a Yasma'u, very good. So Sami'a Yasma'u, Amina Ya'manu, and Amnan Fahuwa Aminun. Right? Then Umina Yu'manu Amnan Ma'munun. And then Amar would be Man. Subhanallah.
Oh.
Too short.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, Mana, Manu, Mani, Mana, and Manna. Manna. And then Nahi is La Taman. Okay, so what they are showing over here, that in Yu'manu, the letter before in red box, Hamza has Dhamma. So that's why, so basically they're saying that whenever Dhamma gonna be, then Hamza gonna get a chair of basically accordingly, right?
Okay,
Yeah, so if it is Dhamma, it is sitting on the chair of Hamza, Wow. When it
yeah.
is fatha, then chair of alif,
Alif.
right? So its chair gonna keep changing according to the haraka.
Okay.
Okay, we already discussed that only problem is in akilun, fahuwa akilun, right? And then in kul, in amar. Okay, sa'ala, what kind of Mahmooz it is? What kind of
Mahmoozul Ain.
Mahmoozul Ain.
Ain.
Mahmoozul Ain?
Job.
Not Jawf, no.
It's
Who said
Ain.
Jawf?
Oh, Ain. Yeah, no, I was telling.
Yeah,
Hamza.
Hamza, right? So over here we have Hamza. So that's why we are not calling it Ajwaf. We are calling it Mahmoozul
Mahmooz.
Ain.
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 Mahmoozul Ain. So Sa'ala yas'alu su'alan. Subhanallah. Right? सवाल जवाब हम पता नहीं कौन से क्या कहते हैं किंडरगार्टन से सीखना शुरू होते हैं सवाल जवाब आज पता चला ये कहाँ से आ रहा है right sa'ala yas'alu su'alan fahuwa sa'ilun right sa'il the one who asked su'ila yus'alu su'alan fahuwa mas'ulun subhanallah fahuwa mas'ulun you know the hadith of Jibreel, right? So Prophet ﷺ said that Hazrat Jibreel ﷺ was asking questions, and when he asked about when is day of judgment, so what was his Prophet ﷺ's answer? That the one who is asking and then the one who is being asked, right? So Sa'il and Sul,
Same.
right? So they have same in knowledge, right? I don't know, you don't know, right? Something like that is what's being said. Okay, so now where could be the problem in that case? Do you see any problem? Only in Amar. Only in Amar.
Yeah.
So in Amar, we are dropping Hamza completely, right?
Yeah.
So that is the problem over here. And then Isam Zarf is Mas'alun, Mas'ilun, and Mas'alatun. And Isam Ala is Mis'alun, Mis'alatun, Mis'alun.
Misalun.
Yeah, so we need to memorize this pattern. So then we can easily make from any verb. So Zarf gonna start with Mim with Fatha, and Isamala gonna start with Kasra, right?
Yeah.
So Miss Alun, and then our middle root letter is having Fatha over here, Kasra in the second pattern, and in the third pattern, same like first one, but just we are adding Ta marbuta over here. Right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna remember that way. And in Ala, starting with Kasra, Miss Alun and Miss Alatun, right? Same idea that we are just adding Ta marbuta over here, Miss Alatun in the second for the second template, and the third one is then Miss Alun, like Mif Alun. So either you can remember that pattern, Mif'alun, Mif'alatun, Mif'alun, or you need to just memorize one of them. Whatever makes sense. Okay, and then that's it. What else we have? So then I put a different bab over here for Mazid Fihi. Some example from Mazid Fihi, like at least one word. So in family 4, it will be Amana Yu'minu. Imanan. right? So again, two hamzas are getting together.
Mm.
That's why it is
Mm.
amana. In sorry, not family. Did I say family two? Family
No, you
four.
said family 4. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is bab ifal.
Ifal.
They are not in order. Yeah, the order that we always remember. So then family two, bab taf'il, asara yuasiru ta'siran, to prefer something, right?
Mm.
And bab mufa'ala or family three is akhadha. Now you guys should be noticing that amana and
And
akhadha,
yeah.
right? It's gonna be hard to find out which one,
Mm.
because it's gonna look like we don't know which one was the first root letter and which was the second root letter and how it becomes akhaza.
Mm.
But mudariya is different, right? Akhaza you akhizu and amana you
Yu'minu.
minu,
Yeah.
right? So we need to figure it out in a way how it is.
Okay.
Then we have bab tafala. What bab it is, what family it is, like number. What number do we give? Tafa'ala.
It
3
is 5.
plus, yeah, 3 plus 2, 5.
5.
Ta'akhara, ya ta'akharu, and ta'akhuran. That would be family 5.
Family
So
5.
delay. Then bab tafa'ala, family 6.
Family. Yeah, these are
Which is
arranged differently. Bab.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is
So
3
that
plus 2 you said?
5.
3 plus 2, you know, alif bata.
Mm-hmm.
Alif, ba, and ta. So ta is third root letter, third number, right?
Uh-huh.
And then allama
You alima.
is what family?
family
2.
2.
Family 2.
Uh-huh.
And this is tafa'ala, right? So
Mm-hmm.
fa'ala is like allama. So this
Okay.
is family 2. And
Uh-uh.
ta is the third number. So my
Uh.
teacher, one of my teacher just said that, okay,
Uh-huh.
this is how he remembers. So 2 plus 3, 5. So we are saying family 5.
Family 5.
So 2 belong to the family, 3 it belongs to the letter.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Okay.
That's just to remember. Yeah.
yeah, just to remember, yeah, or for the fun. Okay, so then
Thank
we
you.
have ta'allafa, no, ta'alafa, right?
Tafa'ala.
Tafa'ala would be
Tafa'ala.
ta'alafa.
Ta'ala.
So you might see shadda over here. It should not be shadda, rather it is fatha. I don't know, I cannot even see in printing what is that. But this is ta'alafa. So again, two alif are
Yeah.
there, making it mad. Ta'alafa ya ta'alafu ta'alufan. So this is bab tafala. Then in family 7, sorry, family 8 it is, right? Iftala.
Iftal is
Yeah.
8.
So this tafa'ala according to your 3 plus 3?
6, 6.
Yeah, 3 plus 3 is 6.
3 plus 6. 3 plus 3. Yeah.
Yeah,
Half.
this is like jahada,
Uh-huh.
right? Fa'ala is like jahada, and again number 3, alif bata, right? So 3
Mhm.
plus 3 makes 6.
Okay. Good. Good. Trick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, then bab ifta'al, which is like iktaraba, family 7, family 8.
Yes,
I
Taribu.
always
8.
mess up.
8. Yeah.
This is 8, this is 7,
Daraba.
and this is 10.
10. All over.
So
And
iftara, what is the process of
no
making
plus,
it?
just
No.
over here.
Okay.
Math ends over there.
Acha.
No
Okay.
more mathematics. Yeah.
Uh, okay, so if the al is itamara,
Mhm.
Itamara ya'tamiru i'timaran, meaning to obey. And then we have istif'al family, Bab 10, ista'dhana yasta'dhinu, istidhanan, to ask for permission. And in fi'al family 7, in atwara yan atiru, in itwaran mean to curve. So these are different families, and we need to remember at least one of the word from each family, right, as a template.
Are you sharing this PDF?
I already did, my love.
Thank you.
In the group. Are you in the group?
I think I am. I don't know. I will check.
Yeah, but what's the point being in the group if you guys are not even looking at the PDF? Why you are there?
No, this is I'm attending the first. Mine is first class.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
okay. It's
Yeah.
fine. I always share before the class, at least 2 days before. So mostly on Fridays. So you keep an eye in the group and you will find all the resources. No secrets, right? So I share everything, alhamdulillah.
I also like whatever you write during the explanation to keep it and not erase.
No, it's
Like,
not going to be on the PDF.
But yeah, no, the notes that while we are,
Notes.
I mean, in the lecture.
Yeah,
that
so you
can
don't
also be.
want to erase them?
Like you said that
Are you
middle
taking
word.
picture?
No, I don't. I'm not for it. I have to either write down or keep it as a
Yeah,
record.
so you're gonna just when you listen to the recording, right? So it's gonna be there. But I erase because I need to teach different classes, right? So I'm using same PDF. So that's why I erase, but I will not. I can erase after.
I understand. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so now Sarf, Sawir, different families over here. And again, we already discussed the idea that wherever, now we are talking about Mazid Fihi, right? So in family 1 or in Mujarrad, we saw that problem was only where? In Ana version.
Ana version.
Or in Amar. Right? What is the problem in Ana version?
We have the
Two hamzas.
Two hamzas, so that's why we are making it long.
Long, yeah.
Right? Okay, and is there any problem in Sarf, Sarf Sagir of family 1, Mujarrad? Was there any problem?
No.
No problem at all? Let's do Akala. Someone need to do Akala. Sarf.
In Amr there is a problem. Amr.
Only in Amr?
Cool.
There is another problem. You guys are forgetting it.
Mudare, Ana Mudare.
Akala. Or, okay, do Sarf Sagir of Akala. Someone need to do it.
Akala, Akalu, Akalat, Akalata.
No, I'm saying Sarf Sagir. Not Kabir.
Akala Yakulu.
Ism file, ism file में मद आ जाएगा.
Yes, ism file. Okay. So akala yakulu aklan fahuwa akilun.
Akilun, yes, yeah.
Okay, so the problem, okay, in Sarf Sagir, the problem is in ism file and in Amr. Right? That's all. In Sarf Sagir. But in Sarf Kabir, there is problem in Mudariya Malum in Ana version. That's all, right?
Yes,
Can someone repeat it? What did I just said?
In Sarf Sagir, there is a problem in Ism File and Amr. But in Kabir, there is an Mudariya Ana version.
Yes, that's all. right? That's all for Mahmooz. And now we are on Mazid Fihi. Now where in Mazid Fihi we're gonna look. So first we are looking over here in Mazid Fihi, where is the any other Hamzas? Because now wherever Hamza is, what gonna happen? Two Hamzas together, and then we have to make little solution to adjust both of them, right? So in family 1, in Mujarrad, what do you see? We already discussed unsur. So there was a problem, and even they did not mention in Nasir, right? It should be over here as well. So these two problems we already discussed. Now comes our family 2. In family 2, where gonna be the problem? Where do you see any Hamza? Do you see any Hamza? No Hamzas, right?
No Hamza, yeah.
So there is not going to be any problem.
Yeah.
Alim would be, the Amar would be Akil.
Akil.
Or if we take this word, Ammana, right? Ammana, you Amminu. Mu'amminun. Amnan is the, no, sorry. Ammana, you Amminu. And what would be the master?
Mu'minun.
No,
Imanan.
Taliman.
Taliman. Oh.
Imanan.
No.
Ism fa'il.
Allama itu.
Ism fa'il.
Ta'minan. Ta'liman. Right? We are doing family 2. This is little tricky. Ammana you amminu
Allama yu'allimu. Taliman.
So
Ta'minan.
ta'minan. Yeah. Ta'minan. Right? This is ta'liman. Ta'minan. And what would be the Amar? Ammin.
Alim, amin. Yes. Alim kita amin.
Ammin. Right? So no problem in family 2 at all. Because there is no alif. Right? So now in family 3, do you see any alif?
Yeah.
Lot of alif, right?
Yes.
Jahada, yujahidu, even jihadan, mujahidun. We have lot of alifs over here.
Yes.
Right? So now it's gonna be a little tricky over here. So can someone do it with akhada? So akhada, you akhizu, ladies. We are already over time. We need to be quick. Otherwise, I don't mind taking 2 hour class. Sister Tassin, you wanna do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Akhaza yu'akhizu ikhazan fahuwa mu'akhizun.
No, we have 2 masdar. Wa mu'akhazatan.
Okay. Ikhazan mu'akhazatan fahuwa mu'akhizun. Then the majhul would be ukhiza yu'akhazu ikhazan mu'akhazatan fahuwa, it would be mu'akhazun. Mu'akhazun. Al-amru min.
No, you are putting dhamma, no dhammas.
This is mu'akhazun.
It's a maf'ul.
Mu'akhazun.
Maf'ul. It's a maf'ul. Fahuwa mu'akhazun.
Yes.
Okay. Then al-amru minhu akhiz. When nahyu anhu.
again two Hamza.
Yeah, the two. It says yes.
Hmm.
It is آخذ والنهي عنه لا تؤاخذ والظرف منه مؤاخذ.
Very good. Barakallah fiki. Good job. So a lot of A's over here. Why? Because there are a lot of alif. Right? Now in Aslama, so I think that Bab has the most alif. Jahada one. The rest not gonna be that much. Okay, then comes to Aslama family, and we're gonna take our verb ajara. Someone need to do it quickly. Okay, I think I need to pick people. Sara Fatima.
Ji.
Let's do it. So family for ajara.
Ajara. Ajara you
ajiru.
Ajara you ajiru.
Oh no. Aslama ajara you jiru.
You jiru ijraman. Ijraran. What is the number?
Yeah. Ijraran.
Ijraran fahuwa majrirun. Mujrirun. Okay. Mujirun.
Al-amru minhu. No, sorry. We have passive. Yeah.
And then
ujira
yujramu.
Ujira yujiru. We need to now Hamza gonna have the chair of wow, right?
Okay. Ujira yujramu. Yujaru ijraman. Ijraran fahuwa mujramun.
Very good.
Mujarun.
Mujarun. Yes.
Mujarun. And then Amar is Ajrim. Ajrin. Ajir. La tu ajir.
No, la tu ujir.
La tu ujir.
Ajir. Very good, mashallah.
What will be the master in this case? The master should be
Islaman.
Ijaran.
Ijraman. Ijraran.
Ijrar.
Ijaran.
Ijaran, yeah. Ijaran should be.
Ijaran. Yes, Ijaran. You're right.
Yeah.
Ijaran. Okay, this is how it's gonna be. Yeah. Someone is talking to me or Ijaran. This is how it's gonna be like. Okay, then we have family. Mahrim.
What is the meaning of the word that I didn't know. Ijaran.
Ajar. What is ajar mean? You don't know the ajar?
Ajar means reward. Ajar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's it.
Naren, I'm trying to make you. I'm trying to make you no. Okay. Okay, forget about it. I want to make you, I don't know. Okay. So now, family, please mute yourself. Otherwise, I'm going to mute all. Who is there?
Sister Tehseen? Yeah.
Okay. So now we have next family, Ta'allama. right? Ta'allama is 3 plus 2, family 5. And the word we're gonna take is ta'ahala. We say ahlan wa sahlan, right? To greet someone. So basically this is the verb ta'ahala. And do we see any alifs over here?
No.
So that means it's gonna be conjugating in a regular way. Not problem. The next one is family 6, the sa'ala. Do we see alifs?
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then it gonna basically gonna be a mad. So tasala, if we take ta'amara, right? So ta'amara.
Yata'amaru. Yata'amaru. That there will be mud too, right? Yata'amaru.
Amar, sorry, master.
Ta'amaran.
Ta'amu.
Oh, sorry. Ta'amuran. And then muta'amirun. And then will be
To mera.
to mera maru and then fahuwa muta'amarun and then will be
Amar is
ta'amar.
easy, ta'amar. Yeah, it's easy, right? Ta'amar and
Yes.
la
La
tata'amar.
tata'amar. Yeah.
Good, mashallah. Barakallah fiki. Okay, so now then we move to family 7. Inqalaba, and the not much alifs over here. We don't have passive, so this is easy family. And in atwara is the verb. Then same next one, iqtaraba, not much alifs. And the verb is itamana. So I'm leaving on you guys because we are over time. Istaghfara, not many alifs, but a lot still, right? And the verb is istanafa. We say jumla istinafiya or waw istinafiya, right? Yeah, so this is the verb over here, istanafa, to start something. And even it says that like हम उर्दू में कहते हैं नजरसानी करना, right? कोई आपने हुक्म, कोई कोर्ट ने कोई जजमेंट दी, and then we just वहाँ पे उसको नजरसानी की अपील दी जाती है. So that is basically look over one more time. So that is the also meaning of istanafa. Okay, so this is again, it's written over there that what changes it is making, right? Two hamzas together, and that is the problem over here, right? So you guys can go through all these slides, and we already mostly we did it. Then again, this is the same. Okay, and then I put some homework over here. Not much related to Mahmooz, but still good to do as a whatever we have learned so far, right? So you can do this homework. I put grammatical analysis in the next slide. And then we have some verbs, some ayat over here to label, right? So you're gonna do this in your study session or by yourself, whatever makes sense to you guys. And then I said find 10 mahmuzul fa afal, right? So instead of mahmuzul afa, because mostly the other gonna be not a problem. Inshallah, next class I will try to make more words from ain and lam, right? So, but you guys gonna, because it's not a big irregularity when it is ain and lam kalma is mahmuz as well. It's gonna conjugate in the same way mostly. So find Mahmooz, conjugate them, Sarf Saghir and Sarf Kabir. So this is your homework. So 10 afal from Mahmooz, you need to conjugate Sarf Saghir and Sarf Kabir and share in your study session or share in the group. So that's all for today. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Quranil Hakim wa nafani wa iyyakum bi ayati wa dhikril hakim. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa nastaghfiruka wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifuna wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.